Yes,
Awesome.
absolutely. It's good to be here.
So I'm excited to talk about this. First of all, tell us, what is Code Start?
Sure, Cold Start is a 13-month, full-time, fully immersive coding, Java specifically, career readiness, and entrepreneurship school, in essence. Designed to take a cohort of students over the course of those 13 months, and at the end, they become employable Java entry-level developers, but they also have the mindset of an innovator and an entrepreneur.
They got that fan back
That's
there.
huge and so empowering. How did this program get started?
Well, like any good startup, Rodney and I wrote it out on some note cards. So I was working for the Atlanta Workforce Development Agency and trying to get more minority students in technology, and also trying to solve a critical problem for the city, which were the skills gaps that employers needed for technology jobs. And so I met with Rodney and told him, my communications director introduced me to him. I told him what I wanted to do, and that very day we sat down and we didn't have any paper. So on some sticky notes, we wrote out what the program would look like, and what the barriers would be for individuals who wanted to be a part of this program, how we could reduce those barriers. And we literally wrote it out, went back to our respective teams, and I said, in 3 months, we're gonna start this program. And everybody thought we were crazy.
So did it happen in 3 months?
It happened about 3 or 4 months later. We had the program up and running. We had to push some things through, but we got it done. We got it done. It was pretty impressive.
Hey, you know what? I'm a big fan of crazy. So what partnerships have you had to build to make this happen?
Sure. Well, the first partner, which we're incredibly proud of, is the City of Atlanta, Atlanta Workforce Development, Tech Square Labs, where actually the cohort is taking place, and the Iron Yard, which is the nation's largest coding boot camp. And now under this kind of tech hire banner, we're starting to actually bring in partners like the White House, and also employer partners like Cox, the Weather Channel, Pindrop, and other high-tech startup, and even some large corporates around town.
And how are the students selected?
So the students have to apply for the program. So we sent out, multiple different press releases and information about the program, and sent it out to local community-based organizations. Students had to apply to come to an orientation. They had to apply. They had to apply to Atlanta Workforce Development Agency. One of our partners, the Gifted Foundation, they had to go through an interview process with the Gifted Foundation, go through an interview process with the Iron Yard, with Tech Square Labs. And if you made it through all of those processes, then you became a part of the program. But one of the best parts of the program is that it really does give students who otherwise wouldn't have access or resources the opportunity, because we house the students through the entirety of the program, as well as provide them with a $500 a month living stipend, and we're paying for all of the cost of the training. So you really bear no cost of the training. So students who wouldn't typically be able to sort of take time out of their lives to be a part of this program now have the resources to do so.
So you test their commitment, and then once they make it through, you remove those barriers to entry,
Absolutely.
which is huge. It's so huge. Corey, I want to get to you because you're going through this program now. And how has the experience been for you?
Well, the experience has been challenging, exciting, but still motivating. Like, for example, during the first 2 weeks where I actually had no experience in coding, where we actually had to, put in 8 to 10 hours a day in coding. But at the same time, it has been exciting because, who else before this, I had no opportunity to, really, I had no opportunity to really get into the tech field. So now it's just motivating, because I feel as though now I'm in this position. I need to work extra hard to get to where I need to be in the tech industry.
Rodney Sampson, Michael T. Sterling, and Corey Shaw, thank you so much for being here and enlightening us all about Code Start. We're looking forward to seeing what comes of this in the next few years.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Oh, that was good.
Coming up
was,
on Atlanta Tech Ed,
good.
we go